Is this fucking dude? It's Friday, trying to get into the weekend. They haven't practiced for 2 days. What? Like, there's never a dull moment with the Jets. Like, is there ever a time we could just do fucking nothing and nothing could be wrong and there's peace and quiet and harmony ever in this goddamn team?
I didn't even know anything was going on. I got home from work today. My first day back. Dude,
so we're sitting here, and now people are going to tell me that LeVeon Bell, the guy to the best shape of his life, doing all this shit, is the third, not the first, not the second, the third best running back on the fucking team. After we traded for this clown from the Dolphins, Kalen Ballage, who they were going to cut. This is the story now?
What's more concerning is where it's coming from. Costello, that's coming straight from Gase. So, we're basically putting out all this information that LeVeon Bell is not in good shape. He's not prepared. Everything that we've thought we've heard for the last 3 weeks, no, that's not true, dude.
So let's just summarize what happened in the last few days.
Yeah.
They take Bell out of practice, the scrimmage. They say he's hurt, tight hamstring. Gase proceeds to praise, just effusive about Frank Gore, how great he is, the best he's looked ever. Michael Perrine has a nice long run. They praise him, how great he is. Then they trade for this guy from the Dolphins that Gase supposedly likes a lot. He had a good rookie year. He sucked last year. And now it's like all of a sudden, lo and behold, out of the blue, for the first time, this is the first time I've heard about this, LeVeon Bell is the third best running back in camp. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
What makes it amazing also is that, like you just said, he didn't even get those reps. So the first opportunity in real game action, he didn't even get an opportunity to show whether or not he's in great shape. And we know his running style. We know what it is. He's a slow, patient runner. He's not going to, hit the hole 100 miles an hour like, Bilal Powell does and some other guys. That's not his style.
Bilal Powell, the guy they should have signed instead of Ballage? That Bilal Powell?
Exactly. Exactly. So I don't know how Brian Costello could say, oh, yeah, my left eye and my right eye made the observation that LeVeon Bell's not in shape in training camp when guys are going, 50 miles an hour?
His exact words were, he looked like he lost his step, and he lost his vision, too.
How?
He lost his vision.
Who the fuck is he to make that? Dude.
He lost his vision now, too. So now he's basically saying LeVeon Bell's just washed up. He said he could be wrong, but he looks washed up.
And that's coming from Gase.
Nothing like fueling a narrative.
So they're planting the seed for when he doesn't get the rock 20 times a game.
Yep.
It was all his fault. He wasn't in shape.
This is all so fucking predictable. And this started the minute we talked about this. And people say we overreact. You guys are two fucking clowns. You guys don't know shit. You hate Gase. You're always negative. The minute that shit started and Le'Veon Bell went back to him back at Eric Allen on Twitter saying, dude, I'm fine. I'm healthy. You knew this shit was going to hit the fan. And what did we say? We said, what? I hope that Adam Gase comes out the next day and says, you know what?
You said
communication issue, no big deal. Not only does he not do that, they go trade for a fucking running back. They need fucking receivers. They need corners. They need all kinds of shit. And they bring another running back in.
Dude, I actually wasn't going to overreact. I actually wasn't going to overreact to the trade for the running back. Somebody that had 5.3 yards or whatever it was a carry with Gase. He sucked last year, fine. But you gave up a conditional seventh. Not a big deal. But now the fact that you combine it with what happened in the scrimmage 2 days ago and this information that's coming out now about LeVeon Bell, that he's suddenly not in shape and he
lost his step and lost his vision. And then supposedly I think Connor Hughes wrote a similar article. I'm so pissed off I can't even talk. A similar article too. So, dude, it's convenient how the stories trickle down on the same goddamn day and the same timeline. Wouldn't that have been the first story a week ago? Wouldn't this story? Oh man, Le'Veon Bell looks slow. The Jets are releasing videos where he does a cutback, look like LaDainian Tomlinson. But now he lost all this. He lost all this shit now.
And dude, like I said, they didn't even have a chance to watch him in the actual scrimmage. So where are these observations coming from?
And why did they come out today? Why wouldn't this have been a story 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago? Why is this a story today? After he praised Frank Gore and after he traded for this other guy. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'll sit and wait.
Dude, I don't have an answer
right now. You can't even deal
with I don't have an answer, dude.
I'm so tired
because I agree with you.
Shit. I have a hard time believing Le'Veon Bell is washed up. I don't believe it.
At 28 years old. At 28 years old.
And they're going to say, oh, well, look at last year. What am I looking at last year?
No offense.
Now, everybody can find excuses to blame Darnold and blame Bell, but nobody else. Sam sucks, Bell sucks, but everything else isn't the problem. So we're not going to talk about the offensive line that couldn't block worth a shit, where he was getting hit in the backfield every goddamn snap. So what do? And at some point he gets banged up and he's playing through injuries and he's playing through shitty play calling. Let's blame Bell for everything. And he admitted he was rusty. He took all the accountability on himself the entire offseason. and he's in phenomenal shape. And now you're saying he looks slow, lost a step, has no vision, and is the third best back in camp. How is that possible?
Shame on us. Shame on us for believing that, these two are going to get, their relationship and make it work. Again, no, it's not going to happen, dude. At this point, they're going to try and do everything they can to tarnish his reputation, not justify that $13 million contract that he's making.
Why do you have to have
the fact that, dude, and again, like I just said 2 days ago, we're in fucking training camp. We're not even talking about games yet. And, the Jets losing a game or, LeVeon Bell only getting 8 carries and a loss or something like that. Like, you can understand if, like, things like that happen throughout the season. We're in fucking training camp right now. Coming off of what just happened last year, it should be Adam Gase's goal to make sure, all right, he's one of my best players. I have to get him the ball. I have to make sure he's happy. And, dude, here we are.
This is so predictable, man. Like you said, this is the setup. This is already the setup where you're going to be splitting carries between Gore and Bell. And then you're going to – like, it's just the only – I don't know. Listen, maybe he's washed up and I'm just a stupid fan. I just don't believe it. I have a hard time believing it. I can't imagine that a guy of that athletic ability, a Hall of Fame caliber running back, in the best shape of his life, has lost every faculty in order to be a top-level running back. And Frank Gore, somebody 11 years older than him, is better than him. That's crazy. Or 10 years old. Where the fuck it is? That's crazy, dude.
Gase even said himself a week ago, he's in the best shape of anybody on the team. As far as conditioning goes. So, like, how does this come out a week later, dude? I was sitting back trying to enjoy my Friday night. I wasn't even going to drink tonight. And then you sent me that text, and I'm reading Costello's article. Like, what the fuck is this?
And it's all planned, dude, because Connor Hughes starts leaking shit out. Brian Costello does. It's like, all right.
What did Connor Hughes even say? I don't
pay for his stuff, dude. I saw like somebody has a snippet. I don't pay for that. I'll never pay for content, dude. Yeah. I don't care who you. I'm just not paying for it. But this is insane, dude. The only marketable guy, the only elite level talent that you have in your offense, and this is the guy we're going to alienate and start calling out and causing problems with. To do what? And it was funny because yesterday when they traded for Balazs, I'm like, and then like people were like, oh, this is time. Now they're going to trade Bell. This is Gase setting it up. I'm like, dude, there's no way you're trading Bell this year now because he's your best player on offense.
Well, they tried to do it last year.
Yeah, but I'm saying like now I'm like, with all things considered, I'm like, there's no way he's trading him because we have no receivers. Like he's probably your best receiver right now. All the guys that are banged up, minus Crowder. Like, there's no way. I'm like, you guys are idiots for even saying this. And now this shit comes out. I'm like, now nothing surprises me. Like, now I give up. I seriously, I give up, dude. If they trade him before the season starts, I clearly give up. I'll fucking be so done with this. I'll just seriously, dude.
And you liked what you were hearing 2 weeks ago. Like, like you said, Le'Veon Bell put it on his shoulders a little bit. I wasn't in the best shape I could have been last year. Adam Gase acknowledged he could have did some different. Yeah, Adam Gase even said, I could have did some different things and, got him the ball better or put him in a better position, moved him in the slot, whatever. And it's like, how are we here in training camp? In training camp.
I just don't understand how we're here. I don't understand it.
Well, I have some good news. At least the Mets beat the Yankees. I mean, that's
baseball. The whole Yankee team is hurt, dude. Aaron Judge is a guy can't stay healthy. It's ridiculous. The whole team is hurt. But I mean, what do we do here? Like now this is like in a time where you're supposed to be uniting the team, us against the world. Focus on this, no drama, actions, not words. We have drama again. Like, we have drama again. Again, we're on the back pages for all the wrong reasons. And this all could be avoided. Like, it's something like I just don't understand how this story comes out. Like, I don't understand it. Like, where did this – all of a sudden today he's the third best running back. If that was the case, dude, this story should have been a story a week ago. No? Like, why is it today? Why wasn't it yesterday? Why is it today this story comes out he's the third best running back? Why?
Nothing would have changed in the last 2 days. So like
they should have been like a week ago. They should be like, man, like this Bell is not, the Jets are in trouble.
Go to the quotes from a week ago. They were saying the complete opposite. Everybody about Le'Veon Bell. He was our new prez as soon as we traded Jamal.
I don't understand. I just don't understand how this is a story today. They're setting up something, dude. They're either setting up him not getting the playing time he wants. They're trying to make him disgruntled to ask for a trade, or they're going to try to trade him, which would be even more ridiculous.
So what's the end goal exactly? To just take more and more pieces away from Sam?
I mean, what are you going to say? You're going to say what? Frank Gore is your lead back with Perrine and this guy Balazs, and Bell's gone? When Bell could arguably be, like you said, like with Crowder, he's probably your second best receiver right now. All the guys that are hurt.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude. You can't even calm down. Like, I avoided – like, I was going to make a video yesterday criticizing this trade because to me it's like I don't understand how the Jets aren't signing receivers. I just don't understand it. Nothing. Like, I don't understand. Like, you watch the 49ers. who have a lot more talent. They're dropping like flies there too. Every day, John Lynch is trying guys out, and they're signing guys, and they keep bringing guys in. So like
Kevin White.
So then the Jets, trade for a running back, and I'm like, dude, what are we doing? Then you see the ties with Gase. I'm like, yeah, but we have 3 running backs, and we have Josh Adams, who I actually like. And it's like, we don't need a running back. Then it's like, well, it's a conditional pick. If he doesn't make the team, whatever, fine. Like running backs, me or dime dozen at this point. But and now this story comes out, and I'm like, now it's all slowly coming together.
Yep. And again, just the sources as far as where it's coming from. I'm very curious to hear what Adam Gase is going to say tomorrow after practice.
I'm curious to see what Le'Veon Bell tweets out tonight.
We might have to do another video in a few minutes.
I can't wait, dude. I had to because like I was gonna do a video by myself. I'm like, no, I need to have your reaction because you make me even more fired up. Because it's like I'm so
I didn't even know about it until you texted me.
I'm trying to eat dinner, relax on a Friday night, have a couple beers, and I see this bullshit again. Like, why can't we just stay out of the headlines for once? The only player on the team, the only star player on the team, we're gonna alienate him out of town too. So
we're too hard on Gase. So
yeah. No, I can't wait for the feedback on this video. You guys, all you do is bitch and moan and complain. How do you look at this? Like, what? Like, how does this? Like, I can't even talk. I'm so pissed. I don't understand.
I have no response to. This was like the last thing I was expecting to read. Like when you said go check out Costello, I'm like, all right, who got hurt now, or something like that. I'm like, Le'Veon Bell, we're putting him down now too. Incredible.
Well, if he responds, we'll do more videos. I'll drink all night and just do videos. I don't care.
I'll be up.
This team drives me crazy, dude. I can't take any more of this. I really can't. Why can't we have a normal offseason?
No such thing.
I'll talk to you later, man.
Talk to you.